好听。看一下招牌。Hello.
Yes. Hi, nice to meet you, Chloe. This is my husband, Carl.
This is Bridget and this is Paul.
Hi, nice to meet you.
他们其实已经有了45年的那个对于金箔工艺的一个经验，所以我们今天就来采访一下他们，以及观看一下一些大概的制作流程。Yeah, yeah, we can start.
Yes, come in. Welcome to the Art Building Academy.
Thank you. How much?
It's a bit noisy from the main street, but as soon as we close the door,
Yeah. It's very quiet.
we don't hear much of the traffic at all.
Hi.
So, could you please introduce something about your experience and why you like this? Is that your hobby from the start, or you just like your job?
Not quite. Carl, my husband Carl, he is a master gilder and church restorer. He is trained in Cologne in Germany, and he is fully professional when we came to Australia already. I had no idea. We were only a year and a half married when we left Germany, and we came here as a young married couple. And so we started basically, he taught me how to do the gilding. I was able to help with getting all the materials and everything organized. There was nothing in Australia at the time. So this is how we started.
So you're actually the first person coming out Australia and do this kind of project?
There were a handful of people. I wouldn't think that there were more than 5 people in Australia that actually could do gilding. There was the Italian, there was a French, there was an English one that I remember. So yes, now that is not the.
No, we're the only ones.
And when I tried to find materials that Carl asked me to get for him, nobody knew what I wanted. And I got basic things here, but eventually we had to do what everybody else had to do who was in gilding at that time. We had to go back to Germany, establish the old contacts again, and have the things imported from Germany. So if you'd be a Chinese, you would do exactly the same thing, what you are familiar with.
Yeah. 所以他们其实就是一开始卡尔在德国的时候，对于这个金箔艺术工艺就已经非常专业了。然后他们在遇到彼此以后，结婚了以后来到了澳洲。那个时候金箔艺术在澳洲还不是那么的盛行，所以其实他们也是从一开始就是在这边，比如说雇一些工人啊，然后自己教他们呀，去完成一些艺术作品。然后像我们现在看到的汤货啊，然后还有什么 State Parliament。那些里面的一些内部的一些装修都是他们做的，所以还是很浩大的一个工程。然后他们已经可以说是在澳洲非常非常专业，可以说是最专业的一个工艺制作的一个大师，以及他们的那个工作室。Could you please introduce some examples for that, like you made for the gilding or something like that?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
we're going to teach you how to do it.
Yeah,
How's that?
sure. That's amazing.
We have a very small little project for you, but we teach you exactly how you do it.
That's amazing.
And you can learn with us the easy way of gilding without having any experience or whatsoever you need. If you come to us, we'll teach you any level if you want to do.
From
if you want right from the beginning, yes, we have the top, that our flagship, you could say, is our master gilding class, which goes over 9 days, and we start on a Saturday and finish the following Sunday. And once you have got that, once you have got the master class, you get a certificate, and we offer you that you can work with us, and we even pay you for it.
That's nice.
So, but we only have, as the jobs come in and the commissions come in, how should I better say? As the commissions come in, we actually offer our students, if they've got the time, to come with us for 4 days or a week, or we've had a very big job in Townsville, where we actually were 18 days, and we pay $35 an hour for our students, and it's perfect. They get hands-on experience so that they can work in their own business, and we have got the right attitude of people who want to work with us. So it's a two-way street. Win-win for everybody. That's the way we like it.
How about like the beginner? Like you recommend how long for the beginner to learn this kind of art?
It's a matter of practice, isn't it? If I show you how to do something, the more you do, the better and the quicker you get.
Sure.
You know, that's basically that. The speed comes with how often you do something, and it doesn't matter what it is. If you learn a language, or if you learn something in art or computer, or whatever it is, if you don't practice, whatever you're being taught, you lose it. So starting from the beginning, we have on a Monday night, we usually do it twice a month. We invite people to come over here. It's an evening, it's a 2-hour workshop, and they will actually do what I'm going to offer you today, to gold leaf a seashell.
Today.
Yeah, today you're the beginner. And so you learn how to gold leaf a seashell, which you're going to take home with you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
It's like a gift. I made it for myself.
Exactly. You make it for yourself, but then we also offer you we're going to give you some 24-karat gold leaf, and you can gild some Tim Tams as well. So you can eat them or you can take them home, whatever you like.
That's nice. It's actually my first time to try to eat gold things.
Well,
Looks
I
like
also have got a
luxury.
glass of wine for you.
Oh, hello, so nice.
With real 24-karat gold leaf floating in it.
That's
so
so nice, so amazing. It's like I have already eaten $1 million for that. Yes, I like it. 所以他们其实现在呢，为了让更多的人能够知道，就是关于金箔艺术这个体验，他们也有开设自己的那个体验课，就是有那种 beginner， 就像我今天待会儿会尝试的，就是 beginner 的一个课程。然后大概 beginner 的时间呢，可能一般是在周一的晚上有2个小时的 workshop 这个样子。然后他们还有那个 master， 但是那种 master student 就是在这里他们经过了9天的时间培训以后，然后当他们熟练了以后，有了那个 certificate， 其实 Bridget 和 Carl 呢是会就是雇他们来做一些工作，然后也是有 pay 的。其实这是一个双赢的一种办法，你既学到了一些艺术工艺，然后自己呢也能拿到工资，所以对于一些对于艺术金箔艺术感兴趣的人来说，其实这是一个非常好的选择。So could you please like introduce
Yes,
this
come along
decoration
and have a look.
Sure.
And just to give you an example, you can learn how to gild on glass,
Oh.
and you also can learn how to gild on furniture. This piece here is, well, we were in Australia about 3 years, and we had this. Actually, we arrived here in
71.
in 1971, and we're in business since 1976. So we had this particular done about 3 years after arrival, and this was twice as long.
Yeah.
And now we're using it for storage, and this is aluminium leaf. And I can show you there is a big difference. This aluminium leaf has been toned, so it gives it a really soft champagne look.
Oh.
And this, some people call it champagne color.
It is.
We actually call it our platinum finish. So this is our platinum finish, and we teach all these different shades in classes. So when you look at this,
It is a frame.
this is a frame, this is a mirror, it's a convex mirror. And this convex mirror is done in the gold leaf, imitation gold leaf. So it's not real gold, it's an imitation gold called Dutch metal leaf. And then what we have done, we put aluminium leaf, which is the silver impersonator, on the outside.
So this one is aluminum leaf?
Aluminium leaf. And that one is Dutch metal leaf. And then we make it look 100 years old. So that it has the aged look to that. We would call that the Volkswagen. That
this one
is,
it's actually very famous in Egypt.
yes,
It is?
that one is, as far as our work is concerned, is actually the Rolls Royce of gilding. The face is done in a technique called water gilding. The gold. Generally use two types of acid that we have been spraying on, and you can never ever get the same thing again. So it's a unique piece of artwork that you can create, and I love this one particular. Look at this. Looks like a little fairy.
This one?
Yeah, look at that. This looks like a little fairy.
I thought this should be what it should be. So it's made it?
You can make the fantasy.
So it's only for one version, like
You
no more
never
copies.
can do it again.
That's amazing.
Yes.
就是这些是他们的那个一些成品，比如说这个像 master 的话也是会做的，像这个地方它是用那个 water gilding 做出来，它是一个比较你应该是比较复杂的一个技术，因为你是做不了的，因为那个还是需要一点技术上的熟练程度，这些都打磨过，让它形成一个固体状的一个这样的一个人面像。然后像这个画框，就是不光是金子能够做成这样的色调，这个是 alumina， 就是铝合金，应该是属于铝合金的一部分，在画框的这里已经被就是做成一个装饰的一个边框。然后这个呢，它其实就是 Bridget 刚刚介绍，她其实很喜欢这个工艺品，因为做出来的话，就是你没有办法去复制出一模一样的东西，它就是相当于世界仅有吧，任何一个人做出来都是世界限量版唯一一个然后像这些东西，这些装饰都是他们自己做出来的，然后现在像一个储物柜，应该现在国内很多的那种感觉家具店或者什么都会卖到的，就感觉手艺人就是自己做的东西，自己也可以用，就感觉很有成就感。Yeah, that's we can like add other like examples. Do you want to present us?
Well, I can also show you as a really good example.
Yeah.
You can, I don't know
Oh,
if you
this
can get
one.
this. This one is done on Dutch metal,
Dutch metal.
which is actually a brass leaf. And that tarnishes as well. And then this one over there on the wall, that's copper leaf.
Copper leaf.
Yes.
Okay.
We just created that finish with copper leaf.
Oh. And how about that photos? On
Well,
the wall?
we were very fortunate.
Uh-huh.
We have been invited to, when Town Hall was finished, we worked 6 months in Sydney Town Hall and gilded everything,
Queen
including
Victoria.
the big organ. That's right, it's next to the Queen Victoria building, Sydney Town Hall.
Yeah.
We worked for 6 months and we did all the gilding in there. And also basically, you see, you can't see it on this picture,
Yeah.
but all around here, all these, and the
like
organ,
column, the ceiling.
everything. I can actually show you a photo of for 11 o'clock. He would be going down for work. So then the car would pick him up and he would go to work. It was cheaper than parking.
Okay.
And take him back to the eastern suburbs.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. And he had, he was actually sitting in bed. He said, don't mind me having a cup of coffee And I said, I love seeing you working, especially when the gold rains from the ceiling.
Okay, cool, it is. 然后这一张就是很明显的可以看出来那个伊丽莎白女皇。然后这个是他们因为汤后他们用装修，就是一个非常巨大的一个工程。然后当时伊丽莎白女王来那个澳洲的时候呢，他们还非常有幸的被邀请过去，就是毕竟是装修那个汤后整个那个内部环境的一个工程的一些设计师，所以这个 Bridget 把它挂在这儿，其实自己感到也非常的骄傲和自豪，毕竟英联邦国家嘛，英女王还是象征这种权威的。然后could you please like show me like some photos of your artworks like you want to present us? This one.
And this one here, for example, that was when we were working.
这些就是他们。现在是 OK 的哈。
哦，又让我好了，现在。
没事，那就先用这个吧。
先用这个吧。
I'm just going to check here on the. Oh, God, I'm not very good at this.
没事，你过去看吧，因为那。
Let me ask my daughter.
It's okay, because my internet I can a little bit unstable sometimes, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We can continue.
I'll ask Rita to help me here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here's the Wi-Fi.
Oh, here.
A7, 8, to all the phones and everything else.
那我先关了吧，放一放
放在
这个。哇，我好想摸一摸。
可以摸的吧？
啊。
倒是可以用这个来的视频是吗？
我觉得应该可以吧，这样点击保存一下，反正就是所有素材我都要剪一下，就是放
对，因为我觉得你们开头进来的时候
对
介绍
进来之前的
就是这种，
那种
我觉得
对
可以用的。
So it's like this one I need to do later, right?
Yes, that's right.
Ah.
Yes,
I think like the decoration I can put in my room.
that's like seashells, no?
Seashell.
We get them from Darwin.
Oh,
No, yeah, Darwin.
so cute.
Yeah, I've got the
这
one.
个是我待会
I've
儿
got the
要做的
Wi-Fi.
You've done the wife?
But do you need a password?
Yeah.
2, 5, yep, looks like you're the right number.
太可爱了。
Yeah.
这边我
Yeah.
这边我。
是吗？好了好
Oh
了好
yeah,
了。
no, there's a 5G, but there's a backup one.
嗯哼。
And it went into the backup, and then it showed the 5G, and then when I hit on it, it said put pin in again. So I was like,
It's
Ah.
okay. We can continue to do that.
我看看。
All right.
all right, well you guys know where it is now. If something goes wrong.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
so welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Have you guys done live stream yet?
No.
No, we are doing that right now.
Oh, okay. Because your grandson's asleep, so fingers crossed he stays asleep.
Okay. Matt, we continue. Like.
He's very vocal. You see, we have my daughter and my 2 grandchildren are living with us.
Oh.
But we have always worked from home, which is one of the wonderful things, you know, being able to do gilding. You can work from home.
Yeah.
And if you want to do architectural gilding, well, all you need is your office furniture. And then you go out and do whatever you have to do. So it's a wonderful skill to have, and because it's a niche market, you can actually make very good money on it
Yeah, it
as
is.
well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it is.
but you need passion. I've got passion.
I think so. I can say that. 然后这个就是我待会儿，我刚刚问了一下 Carl， 这个就是待会儿我要去做的一个像工艺品一样的，我觉得可以放在家里。It's really like I made it my own gift for myself.
That's correct.
Yeah. Nice. 然后他们说就是像上面那幅画是那个铜，是铜的那个金属，然后这个一个叫 bunch metal， 也是像做成一个我觉得很像地砖一样的一个东西，但是他们挂在这里也可以作为那种装饰，然后这是 copper， 你看这个
That was copper.
Yeah,
actually.
this one's a copper.
So is
copper
that.
leaf. 这两个是一样的，这两个东西就是一个那个材料，就是那个 copper。然后 how about this one？
This
It's
is
sponge.
the plain,
Oh, plain.
the plain Dutch metal,
Uh-huh.
aluminium leaf,
Aluminium.
Ah,
Oh.
aluminium.
and copper leaf.
Ah, couple.
So this one of the three main materials who made the living thing.
That's, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, cool. How can I say like have a look at your studio? Like, what is
Now,
your
of course,
studio?
please come in. Please come through.
Oh, amazing.
I got our wine glasses already for
Oh,
later. But
thank
if you
you.
feel you need to have a break, I'll pour you a bit.
Thank you. Thank you. So all the things hanging on the wall, you made it by yourself?
That's right. They are the projects for our classes, our various
Ah.
classes. We have a day class, which only goes 4 hours,
4 hours.
twice a month on a Tuesday. So you get this Buddha.
Oh, Buddha. Oh, this one. 就所以他们其实现在
With
就
this
是
Buddha head. That course is $250 per person, and you go home with your Buddha.
Oh. Or is it
So-
like your own gift?
Yeah, the cheapest is actually our introduction to gilding course, which is the seashell,
Seashell. Okay.
and you get your wine and your Tim
Ah.
Tams.
Okay.
And the next one up is a 4-hour course. You also learn, you have got a larger project, and you also learn how to make it look 100 years old.
I don't want to like. I want to share this. 所以
Yeah.
它其实就是有那种课程，有那种 beginner 的，就是做那个贝壳，像 seashell 一样的，就是所有你做完的东西，其实就是你都可以带回去的。然后这个应该是比较高级的那个课程，2个月一次，这个是价值250澳币，然后一节课是4个小时的课程，你做完以后你是可以自己带回去的。Yeah, and then we can continue. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that.
Oh, come on, let's do it.
所以
Let's
我
do
要
it.
都是自己动手做了。
So, what we have here is the milky water-based gold size. Looks like milk, but it isn't. It's a special glue.
Special glue.
It's a special glue. And
How does it smell?
what is really important is when you have your brush like that, you just do 1, 2, 3. And you've got enough on your hand, and then you start. So I'm going to do this for you just over the edge. Your job is now to just gild, just brush this one
Oh, okay.
for gilding. So.
I just want to smell it.
It's a glue,
Oh.
a special dispersion glue. And what it does, it takes about 15 minutes to dry.
Oh.
Once it has dried, you put the gold on, and then you can immediately wipe it off.
Oh.
So you will see it is not a hard thing at all. You can really learn under tuition a very easy way of gilding. Just get a little bit more and do your 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. Oh, this one is 2.
3.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
it.
cool. Very thinly on it.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, just put it all on.
Okay.
It will dry crystal clear.
Mm-hmm.
So you can also use this on glass. So I've got an example here. You keep on.
Oh, okay.
You make sure you don't miss anything,
Okay.
because if you miss something, then there will be no. You cannot.
Can I go further?
The leaf will not stick.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Right? So make sure it's all done good.
就是我现在就是
It's
要
not a
把
hard job, but you just
Yeah.
make sure you cover it all.
Yeah, very deep.
There's also another little trick which I might show you if you hold it for a moment. See, when you actually have got, each shell is different from the next. So if you have got really deep crevices, then you can just use your brush with the tip
Oh.
and just make sure
Make
that
sure
you
the
have
leaf will cover
everything
everything.
covered.
Oh, okay.
And really important also is that you do the outside really well. You see
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the area. Go around, double check. Doesn't take long to do. And let me put it aside.
And we need to like wait it for 15 minutes to dry it.
Yes, that was right.
OK。我现在就是要把这些全部都涂满那个胶，就这个胶还是很讲究的。如果我要是但凡有一点点就是没有涂匀的话，待会儿就是那种叫什么那个金箔它就贴不上去，然后我就是白整了。然后就是像这些小洞一样的地方，就是其实我都要很用心的把它涂得非常均匀。然后这个胶就是我放进去也不能太厚，因为它要薄薄的一点点，所以我就这样刮3次这样子，然后再往上色。就是 How many times I need to put all the glue on it?
Only once.
Only once? Okay. 我就只用
Just make sure it's a good one.
Should be. No, a little bit.
I'm pretty sure you have done a good job there.
你说。
I see it nice and shiny. You see it's nice and shiny.
Yes,
when
it
you're
is.
done.
好，我的第一步就完成。
Then you can put your brush back in there
And I put this one here.
and just put it down.
Okay.
And I've got to wait 15 minutes.
Oh.
If you want, we have actually prepared already
Oh.
one shell for you. So if you want to put that to the side, we'll give you another one.
Oh.
So you can start the gilding right away.
Oh.
Well,
When
it was I was under the impression that we only had 5 minutes. Remember? So this one is already. See, it's nice and sticky.
It's
And
sticky.
yeah, that's what makes
Now
the
put
leaf
them-
stick.
No,
Oh,
Put your gloves on.
okay.
yeah.
Which one the right?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, cool.
Have you got some little ones?
Yes.
I think this one should be okay. A
Yeah?
little bit hot.
They're brand new ones. What I do, when we wash them, they shrink. Then we get
In
the
the early days when we got them from China, they had different sizes.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're only one size.
Oh, because the factory closed down.
I don't know what,
all right.
but they're
They're
shrink.
washed. They're washed,
I think
but they're a little bit smaller. Try
Yeah.
this one.
I think should be fine with the size. Oh yeah.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. See,
我们得戴
we have a
手套
solution for everything.
我觉得老夫妻特别可爱，一直在
Well, I might take these ones
yeah,
for a
sure.
moment, just to show you how to lift up the leaf, and that will be up to you.
就是这个是他刚刚准备好的，就是我不用再等着这个干，就是这个是已经，但是还是有一点黏黏的，我这个就是彻底的，就是黏黏的，所以就放进
So-
气火上面。哦
This is the Dutch metal
so
leaf.
fragile.
Yes, it's like tissue paper. See.
Yeah. Whoa.
And all you have to do is just pop that over your shell,
And
and you, of course,
okay.
you do it. Of course, you do it.
whatever which side.
Doesn't matter which side, just pop it on. Once it is on, no, you can't move it anymore. Just pop it on. So you can't do anything wrong. See,
Oh.
just tap it on a bit,
Okay.
and then we've got to make sure that everything is covered. So you've got to make sure that
I need
everything
to
is
hold
covered.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can even cut it in half if you want to. Look at that.
I just
Can't do anything wrong. Relax. Relax and enjoy.
Relax.
就是这个一贴上去就不能往回弄的，所以我刚刚我感觉我自己是贴了个寂寞。So careful about that. Okay. Should be good.
Have you got everything? Let me have a look.
就是
Oh,
就是贴满。
perfect. Good. So I'm going to put an extra half a leaf out just in case. And what we'll do, we put this over this. And then as you go, you push it on with your hands. Because if there is a crack, the first leaf opens, the second leaf over the top goes into the crack.
Okay.
So you just push it on like that, and then I'll show you how to wipe it off. That's the fun part.
Yeah. It is. You mean the white part or just press it, stick it on
That's
here?
the fun part. When you wipe it off.
就是我得贴我的相机会在在哪儿？
这里
我得贴2层，因为第一层它就如果中间有个洞的话，第2层还能够渗透进去，所以刚刚 Bridget 给我又贴了1层在上面。
So, beautiful.
Okay.
So, I'll only start a little bit for you.
Oh, just like this.
Wipe it all off.
Okay.
And you don't have to be too careful. Right?
Just run randomly.
Yeah. And you had so much fun. We're going to do the other one in a few minutes too.
Is that a little bit? Oh no.
No. So, you okay?
然后我就这样把这些金箔给它擦下来，貌似就可以完成一个工艺品。
And not everybody has a seashell, so you have a seashell and you can keep it at home, you know, for yourself as decoration, and I make a really nice gift if you want to give something.
I think
So
it's
people-
really good.
Mm.
I was gonna write down my name here.
Your name is already written on it.
Is that done?
That's done. As a matter of fact, what I'll do,
Oh.
I'll just put this one on here, and then Carl will actually, what I usually tell our students, if they really like it, I'll put a piece of newspaper out, and they can put it and they can take it home with them if they want to stick it on some cards and things
Oh,
like that.
that's amazing. But
Would you
how-
like to take that?
I actually want to.
I'll keep it for you
Thank you.
because we're going to do another shell.
Oh.
Later
okay.
on,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Can I
Because-
just put this on this shelf?
No, it won't look the same.
Oh.
No, you need to have,
All the
make sure that everything is covered.
哦，
啊，
然后这个就是我刚刚用他们已经准备好的东西，然后做出来的一个成品。当然了，我自己的还在这儿呢，待会儿再做。然后我刚刚就是擦下来的那些金箔，然后他们就说，我刚刚就问能不能留下来接着做这个，然后他们就说不可以，因为你要每一个面每一个角落就是都 cover 到，所以那个东西其实只会一点点零零碎碎的在上面，就会就是一个不完整的作品，所以。I should take a picture.
We're not finished yet. We're not finished yet.
Yeah.
So the next step is that you actually seal it in.
Silly.
That means you have got to put something over the top to avoid moisture,
Oh,
something to get over it.
This
So
one?
what we'll do,
this is called
This is
orange
called-
shielding.
this is orange shellac.
Shellac.
Yeah. So what we do, oops, one,
And this will
2,
actually
3.
change the.
That will not, see that?
Oh.
I put a bit much on. You want to do the rest?
Yeah, sure. Can I wear the gloves to do that?
Oh, well, actually you spoil the gloves, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
You just go, you just hold it from inside.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like this. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. And make sure you just, nice long strokes. And we're going to put at least 2 coats.
2 coats.
2 coats on it. And because it was so nice, we're going to do it all again in a few more minutes. You do the other shell.
这个就是要上一层，相当于防止它被什么水什么，就是防 moisture 的那种，因为这个还是要放干燥嘛，所以它就是起到一个那种保护层的作用。然后这个东西就是要涂2层，非常均匀的涂2层，也起到一个护色的一个作用。那当是不当。
Looks that.
Yeah.
We're going to give that a second coat to make sure that it dries very fast.
Do we need to wait it dry a little bit or directly?
Just put it down.
Okay.
It should be fine.
Okay.
Put it over there.
Yeah.
And then we'll wait for a little bit longer.
Okay.
If you want to make a photo of the,
Yeah.
and then we're going to give it another coat of
Okay.
shellac
Ah.
after for both of them,
Okay.
right?
That's
So first we'll wait a little bit with this one. What I like to do is, in the meantime, I like to show you some different types of leaves
oh.
that we have. So if we look for the, let me have a look, the aluminium leaf.
Oh,
Now, the leaf itself is a thinly beaten sheet of metal. So this is a brass leaf and this is aluminium leaf.
Aluminum.
We use the brass leaf to do all the gilding on architecture and so on, because it looks like the real McCoy without the brass tag.
哦，就像这个是那个铝的，然后这个呢就是比如说像那种房子上的装修啊，或者是什么样的，都是用这样的。这个应该没有人会用银色的去装修吧？好像也有的，就两个合并起来也可以。但是这个是最主要的一个，那房子内部装修的一些东西显得更奢华一点。然后这个是他刚刚向我们展示的另外的一个那个铝的一个leaf。
Right. Now I'm going to show you
Another
the
one.
real leaf.
The real.
哦，
Real leaf.
Oh, this one.
This is genuine gold leaf. Now, we sell this in 100 leaves in an envelope. I can show you that later. And when you lay that out over the wall, you get 2 square meters.
2 square meters.
Now, 1 square meter will cost you about $600.
$600 for 1 square meter.
If you use real gold.
啊，
Oh, so this
So
one's actually
now-
cheaper.
You have worked out that you can get the same thing, but it's with the GST. But for $33, you can get 1 square meter,
Oh.
and you compare that, and you get almost the same look.
Anyone will choose this one.
So when you work on architecture,
Have to choose.
this is the best thing since
That's
sliced bread.
yeah, it is.
Let me give you that you can have a look. If you want to have a look up here, I've got a whole sample
Oh, this one.
of cornices
Uh-huh.
that can be done, and everything is done in Dutch metal.
Oh, everything like this.
In Dutch metal,
In Dutch metal. Okay.
yes. And when you look, was probably not the easiest sample, but when you look up there on the top,
Like
behind
those
this
3
lady
square
here,
things? Oh,
it's real gold,
real gold.
哦，
and the other one is the Dutch metal leaf,
Oh, okay. The one, the tall lady.
where the other lady is
Oh, the other
standing.
lady. Okay.
Now, we've got a grandson who is a year and a half old, and we had to put everything that was in our living room into a safe place. So we took all our statues, everything out of the living room to put it up here until he has grown up and he's going to be a good boy
Yes.
and not climb over everything.
他刚刚给我们展示的这个就是 real leaf，就这两个的区别呢。That, can I touch it? Okay.
嗯，
Now we're going to use this one.
Uh,
I'm going to cut this into strips. I can cut it with the scissor, and I'm going to show you. I'll bring a packet of Tim Tams, and then we're going to do. You're going to gild your own Tim Tams, so you can eat something, and then we have a glass of. A glass of look at that. I don't know. Are they? We haven't tested them, have they?
Oh, it's
Oh, here,
fine.
look
这
at
个
that.
30几刀。
Yeah, no.
Oh, this one. 啊，这是可食用的
Let me have a look.
So this one can be eaten.
This is
Oh yes.
How about the face mask? I saw some face mask also use the
Oh, you saw the picture with the face mask.
Yeah.
Well, that's really an old client of ours who bought this statue, and he brought it in here, and he said, "I want to have a gold leaf mask put over the face."
So is that really good for skin?
That was 20 yeah, he wanted 24 karat gold mask,
Oh yeah.
just to put to say what you just did. We put the gold size on, and then we put the leaf on it,
Oh.
and we
Directly?
made a mask for him. Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually good for skin or just for decoration?
No, that was a statue.
The
Oh,
But
plaster.
you can use genuine gold leaf, can be used on the skin as a mask.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that will give you, this is just to show you the size, the difference in size So you need a lot more. You need 4 leaves for one of these,
Oh,
right? And then it is so much more expensive.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
And of course the work takes longer,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So going to do this afterwards. On
Let's take time for the
Yeah, come on.
cookies.
We have got some time
Okay, good.
until we have got some. Come over here. I usually put
Put the temperature.
this underneath. Keep it nice and clean.
然后现在是要把这个就是可食用金箔，然后往这一剪一小条，感觉自己吃了好几万呢。
哦，
So what I'll do, I can cut this now
Yep.
into strips.
So this one, $200, right?
Not quite,
Not quite.
More?
but I think
Nice.
a leaf, no, one book of gold leaf
Uh-huh.
is $93.50.
It's
So it's almost $100.
yeah.
But there's 25 leaves in it, no?
They are 25 sheets,
Okay.
Sheets, yeah.
but each sheet is only 8 centimeters square,
Oh,
right?
it's still very expensive.
That's right. So when you want to do 1 square meter, you will need 6 books.
Oh my god. I just want to put all the square meters on myself bodies.
So you need 6.5 books.
Yeah.
So if I say it's about $600 to cover 1 square meter in real gold,
Oh, that's expensive.
and that one looks almost the same,
Yeah, it is.
almost the same. And if you are not an expert, you would not know the difference. So
我现在把这个
Let me show you.
给一个近的镜头。
I'll let you do some yourself.
I do
You
it.
pop it on. Oh yeah, you can. I'll
Oh,
show you first how to do it.
Okay.
And you just wipe it.
Uh-huh.
Wipe it. Go nicely over the edges and say bingo.
哇，
Oh. So I also like can use some.
No, you don't need gold size for that
Okay.
because your fingers will melt the chocolate
Oh.
underneath.
Okay. Cool.
So cool.
I do.
You're good.
我自己
I'll cut you.
做一下
I'll cut you some more.
How to do that? Just put directly on it.
Yeah, just put it on. Don't move it, and it's all beautiful. How nice. Good.
Just like this.
Yes.
Oh. 我给自己做了一块金的饼干。
Yeah, go nicely over the edges.
奢华版
Perfect.
And
You are natural.
给自己做了一块100万的饼干。100万刀。Should be done.
That's it. Just pick it up.
Oh, why is it like this?
What happened? You didn't
Oh,
cover
it's,
the edge.
oh, okay.
Whoa.
You didn't. Give it a bit more pressure. The next one.
Okay.
You do it.
I want to do it. It's my first time to try this mushroom thing.
The good thing is if you hold it on the outside edges like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you,
Just
yeah, and then you make sure you really go, you know, like go over it like that.
oh. Okay.
See that? Push the
Oh yeah.
push it on
Okay.
so things.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The others one. Peel it up.
Should be okay.
Oh well, not quite.
Oh. Oh my god.
Okay, don't
Bad
worry.
patient. Cover it back.
I'll try. Ah, almost good. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think
We'll do another one.
so.
Oh, come on. Don't give up that early, do you see?
Oh.
Wow.
Amazing. To compare, This might.
Well, we had a
Oh,
little
this
bit
is
of a.
your job. This is your work. And which one I did?
You did this one.
I
That
did
was
this
very
one.
good. And you did this one.
Oh, okay.
And I did this one. So it doesn't matter. We're a good team.
Good.
Good cooperation. Can I
Good
try it
team.
right now? I just don't want to try it right now.
Yes, of course you can.
Which one I am with?
I think that it doesn't matter which one. One I have. This one didn't really go that well last time, but I haven't got an off cut unless I have an off cut.
吃掉了几百万。
吃了几百万，
Ah, that's loose gold.
牙齿镶金了，嘴巴镶金了。
更
Good.
嗯
I got some bits and pieces in here.
啊，
That's too loose. That's not good. Not really working too well because we haven't got the.
啊耶了。
We need that to put it on like that, yeah.
哇哦，
Alright. Now, we also use that. When we do the master class, we teach you also food gilding. How to put on fruit, on cheese,
Cheese？
and
haven't
fruits, and yeah, we can do all this.
主要还
And
是
you
找的
dance.
体恤。
Come have, you sure can. How about we take that?
你在。
I got some other t-shirts on my desk. So,
他们 master 的课程就有教怎么在那种做那种食用金箔，以及把那个金箔放在那个食物上的。我就记得以前有一个娱乐综艺，我忘了是哪个大咖还是小咖，说他为了奢华，吃米饭上也要撒上金箔。我也好像整一个1平米600刀澳币，3000人民币，我的天哪 ！OK，
how about when I have a sip of wine? You deserve it now.
sure，
Yeah.
就在金箔里面放那个 wine 里面有那个金箔碎的那个就。我是不是太嗨了？我不应该这样，我有玩嗨，我是知道我会忘记我自己在搞那个。
没有没有，很棒。
So,
哇哦，奢华 wine。
哇哦，
哇哦。
去丢个拼出口吧
yeah.
，with me。
哦，sorry。
with me。
哇，对不起，对不起。
这个放在这儿。这个就是酒里边儿有那个金箔，你可以录近一点看，就是里面这些。
Wipe a little bit over the top there because as soon as you take it out of the fridge,
哦
see that?
it is
Yeah.
yeah sure
Okay.
make words listening
Is it?
可以相机可以录到，就是它整个那个里面都是可食用的金箔。这一个 how many square meters are we in?
Not square meter. I only use 1 leaf
One leaf
per bottle.
per
哇，
bottle.
完了
Okay.
不
So that's quite affordable, especially when you want to do something for a
Yeah，
special occasion.
这个就是用了他们一个的那个 one leaf。然后刚刚我每次一想到1平方米要用600刀的时候，我就觉得这个至少还是有很多的。我感觉今天在吃金子，一肚子都是金子。
Okay, here we go. I very gently turn it around before I pour it.
Yep. Wow.
哇哦。
Well, cheers to all of you.
I want
Also the
I want this
hard-working
one.
people.
This is more lips here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. It's good. It's actually.
And that's got nothing to do with the gold, let me tell you.
Yeah, it is. But I feel like, oh, I taste the gold. That's nice.
I want to give you a little warning. There will be no nuggets coming out on the other side.
Alright.
The leaf is so thin.
Okay, cool. Fine. Cut this one. Cut this one.
No, tell them.
这个金箔我
It's
自
a
己
joke. It's
我
a
感
joke.
觉就是自己尝这个金的味道，然后 Bridge 告诉我这个金箔就是已经薄到其实你根本就尝不出来它任何的味道，但是我还是感觉自己喝了一肚子的金。对，把这段掐掉太尴尬了，太尴尬了，但是我还是就感觉自己喝金子了。It is good. I have a
Cheers.
little
Cheers.
金箔
I
加
have
水。
some jokes.
你们要尝一下吗 ？You guys want to try it?
Yes, please. And here's some tin jokes.
哦
Yeah,，
我
I
带
held it. I held it. You can just put it on the table.
两张。Yeah, good.
Best of wine.
All right.
Let's try.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Oh. What do you say in Chinese?
Ganbei.
Gambe?
Yeah. Oh,
And in
that's
Germany we
good.
say Prost.
Oh, boss.
Prost,
I'm learning
Gambe.
Spanish now. I try to learn the German.
That's a
Hey.
good one.
Salute.
Yeah.
Karl, would you like to have a glass of wine?
Oh, I've got a plastic.
Oh, no way. Come on, give it in.
No.
Ah, Carl, leave them in there. I'll need them. I'll need them. I'll need them for the classes. You get a
你们要
proper
试
glass.
尝这
Yeah,
个，
no, we'll get the glass.
你尝一下这个。
All right, then you join me and I'll get you glass.
No, go.
Yeah,
我
so
尝到了。
would you like to have another go at the shell?
Cool. I'm ready
Okay.
for it. I'll still need to wear the gloves.
Choose your weapon. And we're going to have another
Another.
bit of fun. As a matter of fact,
Which one's
why
yours?
don't we make one in, does anybody want to have one in silver instead of gold?
Silver? Can I do
No,
half
not
and
really.
half?
No.
No, I can do half.
Not
and
half and half.
Okay.
Both in gold.
Okay.
Here you go.
This one is that too small. 我现在
Yeah, doesn't matter what. Pop it on. Doesn't matter where you put it. I'll put another one.
Okay. Another. Oh my god, so fragile. I'm so afraid to.
And nobody can see actually. Let me
Oh yeah.
just move this one so that you can see exactly how you do it. Beautiful.
This one
Now,
is.
the leaf will only ever adhere once. So if you have a crack, the leaf goes in, so you put the other leaf on top, and when you wipe it off, it only ever adheres once.
Okay.
You
I
want to
see.
translate that?
Yeah, sure. 就是我们做这个的时候，就是你一张放上去，你就是那一张，然后它的那个就渗透进去，然后你再放一张的话，它如果下一张破了的话，另一张的那个颜色又会渗透进去。I think I need another one for here.
Oh, of course you do. Why don't you take one?
Can I just hold it?
Yeah, I can take the whole one.
Take it
And
home.
you can take more home, see? Of the leftovers.
我真的觉得 Bridget 和 Carl 是非常有趣的一对夫
Just make
妇。
sure everything is covered and pat it on nicely.
Okay.
So that sometimes you might actually feel when you push in, you might feel that it sort of goes into a crack.
Yeah, it is.
So that's the whole idea. And
I
then
think
all
should
you
be.
have to do is wipe it off.
OK，然后现在这个是我自己刚刚完全是我自己动手完成的，我给它擦了。我感觉我在浪费金子。Perfect, I think.
See? You're natural.
Thank you very much.
Look, it doesn't matter. Anybody who comes here will go home with a good job. So you don't ever have to
对，
have
作
to
为
worry about it,
It
you know.
is, it is.
We will teach you how to do gilding, really learn it the easy way. And when you do something, even if it's only the first time, when you actually do something that is that you enjoy and that's easy for you, you will want to do more. If something is too difficult, And a lot of people try to learn from books and so on, and that honestly is the hard way to try and or looking at the internet how people do it really fast. You know, Chloe, you never did this before.
Yeah.
So this wasn't hard, was it?
It's not hard.
Good.
Not hard. Can be everyone. Everyone can make your own golden gift for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. This is
And then when you're here, I'll let you know if you want to do anything else. If you want to move on from this, you might want to do then
that one.
maybe the Buddha,
Uh-huh.
or you might want to do a weekend gilding class and you do this one.
Oh. We can give it for professional students, something like that.
Well, a weekend will give you a really, really good base for a hobby, or if somebody, for example, a painter who doesn't know about gilding, and he might get a job to do some gilding. So on architecture, he can do the weekend class and he'll learn that.
Oh.
Right? It's simple.
Yeah, it is.
And if you are a furniture maker or whatever you want, you can either add the skills to your profession, or you can also add the create a fantastic hobby for yourself if you don't want to do anything professional.
Yes.
But if you want to create your own business in a very lucrative niche market, then the masterclass is the right one for you. Starting on a Saturday and finishing the following Sunday, all in one go. And every day for these 9 days, you start at 10 and you finish at 4. So it's not going to take too much of your life.
6 hours for that.
That's right. Every day, 6 hours for 9 days.
Oh.
And then you have learned everything, and when you are finished, you are not on your own. I'll take you by the hand, like this. I'll take you by the hand and you can learn how to do, because
step by step.
you don't have the experience. So when something goes wrong, you're never alone.
Yeah.
Give me a call and I'll help you out.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But you have a very good base when you live here in the first place.
就所以他们的那个 master 的那个课程，就是类似于那个布达的那种，看布达的，然后上面的那个有点类似于埃及头像的那个，应该是很专业的，就是他们在 weekend 才会有的那个课程。然后在那边那个 ，so that one is actually easier than that one or
Same.
same?
Yes,
It's a different
it
one.
is. The only difference between these two is that this one has got an antique patina.
Oh, antique patina.
Yeah.
Is that
And-
English or not English?
A patina is actually we make an antique wash.
Oh.
So we have a thin paint, water-based paint, and we paint it over, and then we wipe it off where we want it off.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a really other good example for you. I can show you right now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Come with me, I'll show you.
Do I need to take off the glove? I think I should.
Yes, you can take the glove off.
哦，这个
Have
是
a
有
look
点
at this piece.
antique 的，就是有点古典的。
Is there enough light, or should I try and get a bit more
I
light?
think it should be okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this particularly is we put silver and gold onto the same imitation gold. So with other words, Dutch metal and aluminium leaf. And when we paint the sealer on, we use the orange shellac that we're using for you there. But we also have a clear shellac. It's called the de-waxed shellac. So that we don't change the color and make it too yellow
Oh.
on the gold. And then we put the wash and wipe it off.
Oh.
Right? Once it is all done, we wipe it off and we create a real three-dimensional effect.
OK，就是像这样的一个有点古典形式的， 然后还有那边那个像有一点埃及风格的那个古典形式的，以及那边就是这三个的不同点就在于它最后完了以后的那个洗法会不一样。这个是专门那个 attic 洗法，然后关于那个 shellac 就是最后我们上那个就是固色或者是保存它的那个保存它本身颜色的那个东西的也是不一样的。然后这个是上完以后洗。然后它洗完的那个，反正整个的制作过程要比那个就是用的材料是那个不一样的。说实话，这个酒喝的我有点上头。
你这个有电池吗？就是
电池不够了是吗？
没电了，还有
没有，我知道。没事，拍的应该也差不多，
也
差不多。
就是比较固定。
对，没关系，先放着。我真的喝的有点上头。
你再喝几口？
就喝了没喝多少，但是我酒量不行。我就自己感觉自己。
他干嘛去了？
拿我也不知道。还好，这种直播应该没什么人看。先待会儿吧。
可以，对，
你放一下，你放着就行。我真的喝的有点上头，有点晕，我跟你说。
就摆下这几个艺术品对着。
待会儿还有别的要做吗？
应该没有了。
行，那我就如果实在不行再来给你拍两个，我估计应该不太需要拍。
我觉得那个照片肯定是够了。
就是视频，它有时候我大部分它给你做的时候我都录了，就是你到时候如果剪的话需要多看一看，就是因为太多了有点，我觉得。
OK。
到时候怎么打包袱卡给你？
对啊，这是个问题。
谷歌或者那种
Google Drive 可以。
谷歌 Drive
会不会太大了？
有一点占内存，要不然就是那种 Dropbox。叫 Dropbox， 就是
Dropbox 是吗？
对，就是传文件那种应该可以。
没事，我们晚上商量这个事情。
居然有2个点赞，原来还一直保存在3、4、5、6。
我觉得。
哎，你这个相机它是会有一点点偏冷是吗？
它附近的色调都是有点偏古那种。
我就怕它照有点，到时候其实调一下色调，或者应该也
亮一点是吧？
我是偶尔把它调亮了，但是我就是怕它有一点点渐变的颜色，不知道为什么。
哦，没关系，那个我是后期调就可以了。
I'm back.
Yeah.
Also,
That's mine.
yes, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Yes, cheers. See, it goes right down to it sinks down to the bottom. But if we use this with champagne, it actually pushes, the bubbles are pushing the leaf up to the top. First you see it like this, and then it forms up on the top. It sits like one sheet of gold over the top. Yes, it just like a seal of gold. So what's really nice is if you take make a cocktail out of it, and you put one of those blossoms, what do you call it, hibiscus blossoms. If you put you can buy them in a jar, and you buy one and put the hibiscus blossom in with a little bit of the juice, which makes it look pink, and then you put your champagne on top of it. Then eventually it'll move right up to the top. The gold will move up to the top, and the flower will sit on the bottom. Nice, huh?
That's nice.
But you can't all do with gold leaf.
Yeah, it is. 就刚刚，如果我们是把这种 leaves 放在香槟里面的话，它因为香槟有气泡，然后那个气泡就会扑的上来，然后那一层那个 gold leaf 就浮在上面，就像一个薛定一样的，就很 amazing。因为那个气泡扑上来的时候嘛，就是它不会像现在这样，我猜一下啊，就现在已经成底了嘛，但是我们刚刚倒出来，其实它也是在里面的，就不会说浮在上面成一个表层。但是如果用 gold leaf 就用香槟的话，它是因为气泡冲上来，就会浮成一个表层留在上面，还是很 amazing 哈。
You know where I learned that from? From one of my masterclass students. She gave me the tip.
Really?
We learn a lot from our students, yes. And whenever we learn something really good, we pass it on. So we don't have any secrets. And this is a craft that had a lot of secrets. In the past, it was done within the family passed on from father to son, daughter, into the next. And everybody kept their own recipes and their secrets. They would not share with anybody else because there wasn't that much competition and people wanted to keep the knowledge, not that everybody does.
Yes.
What we do is unique. And it is unique in the world.
Yeah.
Because when it's not only that we teach you in the 9 days everything,
Yeah.
and we support you, and we have people coming from Southeast Asia. We had from Hong Kong, we had people, quite a lot from Indonesia, got 3 different types, India, a couple from India, Malaysia, and in Malaysia we actually did the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. We laid,
I took the photo for that.
yeah,
It's like the twins.
the Twin Towers,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
we laid
towers.
1,100 square meters
For the real blue.
for aluminium leaf.
Excuse me.
So we had the silver ceiling, it's aluminium leaf, and we did this in 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. We got the contract, but this was before we had classes. And then we met in Malaysia. They actually from Malaysia, a lady came over and asked us, would we teach? Can you teach us? And I said, well, I can do this, but I need to prepare for this. You know, you can't just say, oh, come on, I'll show you how to do this. You know, you have to have a proper program, everything, you have got the materials. But, you know, it's another business within the business.
It is.
You know, but we have been able to marry everything together.
Yeah.
You know, so, but in Malaysia we went, we got called by a builder here in Australia, and they said that the people that had originally given them a quote, they were now had to put the metal leaf onto the aluminium leaf onto the ceiling, and the company didn't exist anymore. And they were going to do it with some Australians and some Malaysian people together, and it just fell all through. And so we were called in, and the job had to be done in 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
And then again, that was the good part.
It's actually like much shorter than for the town hall project, right?
And that
6 months.
6 weeks. The
6
town hall
months.
was 6 months.
Half a year.
Half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
But we did this in 6 weeks, 1,100 square meters.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
And Carl went with a team. He had a team of 7, and they went over there. And what was really interesting is when I got this contract, you know, they said if we don't finish in 6 weeks, we will have to pay penalty. Right? I said, all right, if you delay us, you pay us.
More.
And you know what he said? Oh, let's cross this out.
Okay.
And then guess what? They got into trouble.
Really?
Yes, because on the building site, everybody works in tandem.
Yes.
Do you want to, maybe you need to translate something in
Oh, yeah,
between,
okay.
but anyway, everybody works in tandem. And that means the chip rockers went on first,
Yeah.
then the next lot were the painters, and after the painters came the gilders, and guess what happened? They ran out of clips to put the chip rock on, and they could only get them from America.
Oh, really?
Unbelievable, I tell you.
Yeah.
And so the whole job stopped. And it was just before Easter. And Carl had the thought, I said, am I going to go home and come back after 4 or 5 days when they've got the clips? Now they decided, let's do a holiday in Penang. So they did our Easter holiday in Penang. But because the building site would be going through, all the way through, to the
Have you ever found that hotel in Penang, like Oriental and Eastern hotel?
No, we haven't done jobs like that. We have worked in the Sheraton in
Penang
Singapore.
or
We have only worked in Singapore and done quite a few private houses, homes in Indonesia. 3 private homes in Indonesia. So I must honestly say, today it's not what we do anymore. It's too big, we rather focus on teaching our craft to as many people that want to learn. And we have no secrets. And it's totally professional. So that is what we are looking to do these days.
Yes. 所以他们当时其实就是有在很多东南亚国家也有过那种project 嘛，然后很有趣的一个就是他们在那个马来西亚有很多建筑，他们也帮助过去装修过，比如说在槟城的一些建筑，然后马来西亚双子塔呀，但那个用的是一个铝的，就不是勾的那个东西。然后他们去那的时候，当时那边的那个商家说那你们要6周内完成这项 project， 不然的话就肯定会有惩罚呀、罚金什么的，就是一般可能在联系那个装修的时候都会有一个时间规定。然后后面呢，他们就说如果你们完不成的话，那你们就得多付一些 penalty， 就是如果超时的话。后来卡尔就带着他们那个 team 过去了以后，然后因为一些东西不勾的原因，他们得从美国去采购，然后后面就导致了商家就是甲方商家的那边自己延长了整个的那个工作的时间，然后这个确实是挺搞笑的一件事情，然后延迟了几天，然后超过6周去完成这一项的项目。然后他们也在新加坡就是给别人做过一些 project， 还是属于很世界各地的一种非常专业的一个做那个金箔工艺的一个这样室内装修的一个 team。
Yeah, so we are now focusing on Australia.
No
teaching
more
as
overseas?
many, no more overseas.
No more
Look,
overseas.
Unless if somebody, let's say, would say to us, look, my place, I would like to have this job done as a private person, then we would be bringing our masterclass students and they'll be working under our tuition. But I don't really like to do that international anymore. I mean, there are enough very wealthy Chinese people here in Australia. They would love to have the opportunity to have either cornices gilded, furniture gilded, whatever they want. We do all the furniture, chairs, sofas. We gild on doors, we gild up coffers, whatever it is. And we can come into the house and do this work in a few days. It's so much easy to do this here.
And overseas can save a lot of energy because go overseas, go internationalization, very tired for physical.
Look, it's going to cost so much more because of airfares. And since we are in COVID times, who knows when we can travel overseas again?
Yes.
Now we'll stay here.
So他们现在
Yeah, but we can, let's say within Australia, no problem. If there's somebody that would like to have a job done in Melbourne, or you have got many interior designers here who would love to have the knowledge that we are there to help them with whatever they want to design for their clients. Or even, the client themselves says, I want my cornices gilded. So we do everything.
他们现在就是已经不再接那种海外的单了。一个是这样，确实是这 international overseas 的东西，就是非常的耗时，也非常的对于体力上是有一个很大的一个消耗的。就是然后他们现在主要还是 focus 在澳洲本土，然后他们可以再给一些学院去上课，或者自己开一个那个就是体验课，然后就是自己带学生，然后他们也会给学生配，就是 学生有了 certificate 以后，他们也会给他们工作啊或者什么的。其实这还是一个双赢的一个过程，就是自己又能学到东西，然后自己也能够赚钱，就是他们还是把自己的爱好和自己的事业合并在了一起。就是主要还是一个非常好、非常独特的一个艺术类的一些课程啊，或者是怎么样的，就是还是方面想要了解更多的人，让更多的人了解那个金箔这个课程，然后把它更扩大化一点，就是还是属于一个艺术文化，对。
I have been forgetting you and I have still a job to do.
What is that? Oh,
Come
that's
with me.
chalet. I remember.
We have to put
The chalet.
one,
Oh, that one.
2, 3. First we do it
That
on
one.
this.
Oh, this one.
Oh no, this one. You're right. Absolutely right.
But this one should be one more coat.
This one we give one more cut. So first of all, you give this one.
我要给我的这个上一个护色的一个东西。
And then I'm going to save you all the gold.
Oh, that's nice. But I cannot eat these things, right?
You cannot eat this.
Okay, cool.
Now you get a tummy ache.
I will not.
No, only the 24 karat gold leaf you can eat.
Okay.
Well, 23 most probably. But you see, 24 karat is pure gold. It's no problem at all using. So you're doing a good job there. Yes.
It should be okay for this one.
Yep.
And I can
Do another one for this.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
With all the talking, I nearly forgot it.
It's the last coat.
Nice long strokes next to each other to make sure that you have got everything covered.
Okay.
And that will seal off the shell. And you will learn many different techniques, especially how to change the color of the leaf. It's not just learning how to do gilding, but it's also the moment you put a wash over the leaf, look at that, changes the color.
Oh, yeah.
Right? The moment you put the wash over. Or you can use a toner. When you use a toner, you get that a toner, yeah, which is a wash is opaque. A toner is see-through.
Oh.
Like you can tone with a colored varnish, for example, but you see through. So you don't change. Let's say, for example, you would be toning if you wanted to get that champagne look that we were talking about first. That's a toner.
Oh.
So it changes the color.
For the toner?
The toner changes the color.
Oh, the toner changes the color.
But it's not opaque. It is see-through.
Oh.
Like a glaze. A glaze. You tone with a glaze. Right? But when you actually put a wash on it, you can make things look really old and antique. And this is aluminium leaf in the back.
Oh.
So you can make it look like pewter.
Yeah, it is.
So you learn all these different things, and that's all in our 9-day class. But in the weekend class, you learn already this.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Right?
所以他们其实像9天的那个 master 的课程啊，他会教你怎么就是把那个金箔混上去后，不是很多都是这样金色的，但是它其实可以教你就是用一个 toner 去改变它的那个颜色。对对对。Okay, it's mine. I always forget about that. Should be okay.
Should be nice.
That should be okay. It is mine, and you're prepared for this. Yeah.
That's right.
That's fine.
Now, you are 3 girls, the ones that are working very hard behind the camera.
Thank you.
Our Molly. And Iris. And also Chloe. And I think you all deserve a shell. So it's my gift to you.
Wow, thank you.
You all go home with a shell.
Thank you very much.
And it's up to you. This is the one that I had already done before.
I done this too.
Wow,
I want to keep this.
Absolutely. And one of you can have this, and
thank
the other
you.
one can
It
have
should be dry
this. Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll have to wait a little bit before this
Yeah.
one is dry. You sure you covered everything really well?
I think.
A little bit.
Oh, we're going here. Oh, you can't say that. I cannot see anything.
It may not be. I'm sure it's done. It's just, I'm just a bit picky. Don't worry, you've done a very, very good job. But you see, we'll just look over your shoulder and make sure that everybody goes home with your perfect shell.
This is perfect in my heart.
That's wonderful. What I will do, I will pack this one up for you.
Thank you. 那不要问一下他，就是如果我们能提前结束的话，
问那边吗？
对，那边，因为我觉得现在8点，其实也差不多该结束了，就是。
Now, I all want you to eat your Tim Tams.
I have already ate it.
Well, and you girls
You
have
should
something.
try it. You should
Yes,
try it.
please.
It's golden. Wow. $1 million.
我要来尝试了。
What we're going to do? Oh, I should have
What
made.
did I
Get a
use?
newspaper done.
No, I can use a piece of newspaper. That's most probably the easiest.
Sorry.
Okay, Matt.
Right behind Molly's
Yeah.
is a sheet of newspaper.
Thank you.
I'll move these and move these into the shells.
我打算把我自己做剩的这个金箔
Just one.
带回去。
This was better.
No, no, okay. It's only to put the.
Well, I can use this for after taking it for like use for decoration.
So, just use it for decoration.
Yeah.
That means if you want to stick it with a little bit of
Ah.
school glue or something
yeah.
like that, and you want to stick something
Okay.
to it, you won't be able to do any big jobs with it. Oh, there is one thing that I have not shown you or told you yet,
Oh.
and that is we sell a gilding kit.
Okay.
In that gilding kit is everything that you have used in the class is all in the gilding kit, which has got 100 leaves. I'll explain it to you in a second. So this one you can put in your handbag and it should be safe. And I need to come around here. Sorry, I'll show you the gilding kit. We call it the gilding starter kit.
Can I get
And I'll have to open it up so that the camera can see it.
This one.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, you can take that. And that one can go also. So, I'll show you the gilding starter kit.
Wow.
In the gilding starter kit,
Wow.
you will find your gloves,
Gloves?
100 sheets of Dutch metal, which will do 2 square meters.
2 square meters.
Right? Then we start. This is actually, if you do a picture frame, for example, you can use this red color as an undercoat.
Undercoat.
And then the next step is your size.
It's like.
No, you don't use that on the shell, okay?
Oh, okay.
Not on the shell. But
Okay.
this is what you used first. That's your gold size. The milky stuff is your gold size,
Yeah, yeah.
which will dry crystal clear.
Like glue things.
That glue will dry crystal clear, so you can also use it on glass.
Oh. Cool.
So the next step is that you put the shellac on
Oh.
to make sure that your gold up. So after the
Oh,
size
the size.
comes the leaf, That's your leaf. And then you seal it in with the shellac. And I'll let you say that all in Chinese in a minute. You seal it in with the shellac, that's your sealer, to make sure that you can handle it, that you can. Yes. And this is how to make. This is the material. It's called antique patina, and the antique patina you put on to make it 100 years old.
Oh.
Right?
So
This
everything
is
like here,
everything that you need is in. You have got 4 brushes. You have got your leaf,
Oh.
the size, leaf, shellac. That one only for picture frames
Okay.
or something else, but not on the shell.
Okay. It will like broken the shell or something?
So if you buy a shell, let's say in one of the second hand,
Okay.
you know, you go to what I call it, St. Vincent de Paul or so. Sometimes you get some wonderful stuff there, some beautiful glass pieces and so on. So you can actually go and get things from there. And then you have got all your brushes, some really big ones, small ones. All right, I'll show you all the brushes here.
Oh, different size. 所以这个 kit 其
size
实就是所有的那个工具，这个是我们刚刚用的那个像胶一样的，一开始要把筋膜粘上去的，像牛奶一样的。然后这个就是最后刷上去的那一层，然后用了防止粘手。然后这个是保存100年的神器，就是它可以帮助你封存那个艺术品的。不是艺术品，就是我们刚刚在做的那个金箔的东西。然后其实墙上这些所有东西都是刷过这个的，就是为了保存这件艺术品。然后这个是不能用在 shell 上面的，这个是可以变色的，然后可以用在像相框啊或者什么上面的那种。Yeah.
Now, you don't have to do a class to buy a gilding kit.
Oh.
Right? You can buy a gilding kit if you wish. Which one was it? This one. And the gloves and everything is in it. So you don't have to do a class to buy a gilding kit.
Oh.
But if you do a class, you learn how to do it easily without wasting materials and your time. And why would you want to do a class? We had a lot of fun, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I would say that more or less would pretty much conclude
Yeah, it is.
our evening. I think I've told you about everything.
I have already learned so many details. Oh, I have to say that in Chinese. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
我其实就学了很多关于这个金箔艺术的东西，因为以前我一直以为金箔艺术是就是用那个颜料刷上去的，其实不是，它就是用一个金箔纸那种 golden leaf 这样贴上去，而且在最简单的这种工艺上面，它其实也是就是先上一层那个glue，像类似于革露一样的东西，然后去帮助这个金箔贴上去。然后它金箔一旦贴上去以后是没有办法再撕开，就是在你重新去做这项工作的，就是得一次性就成。然后你贴上去以后呢，等它干了以后，你还得上一层那个固色的一个东西，就是把剩下的金箔给它剥开以后上一个那个类似于固色，还有保护这个就是让它不粘手的一个东西。这个是最简单的一个金箔课程最后的一个成品。然后你的金箔课程的成品你是可以带回家的。然后这个 kit 呢，它这个是其实就是你如果来上金箔课，你是不需要去买它的，它其实就是整套的一个工具，包括手套呀或者什么都在这个里面。对，然后你如果想自己买回家，当然也是可以的，就是一个包装非常简洁，然后非常大气的一个东西。然后我们今天的探店呢，就差不多就结束了。因为我们还是学了很多关于金箔艺术的一些东西，也非常感谢 Bridget and Carl 的介绍。Many thanks to you, Carl and Bridget, for all the introduction for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a good night, good evening for the day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I just would like one thing to say.
Yes.
All the information that I have given you here verbally, you will find on our website, which is www.artgilding.com.au. Okay. And all the classes, the description, as well as the cost and all the dates are on the website. When you click, you have 4 windows, and one will actually say classes. If you want to have anything, gilded in your house, maybe like a chair or a picture frame or anything else, you click on the studio one, and then you also can look if you want to have something architectural done in your house. Click on the architectural window, and then there is one which shows materials, gilding kits. You can buy everything from us, and it's all on that website. So, and it's very, very easy to negotiate. And you'd love all the photos that you will find in the gallery. Okay, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you
Very
very
much.
much. I learned a lot for that. It's kind of art. I actually love it.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
glad. Maybe I hooked you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. 所以就是，其实今天所有的内容都是可以在他们的官网上找到的，是3W点，然后 artacademy.com.au， 然后包括这些要这些器具，就自己的东西，你要买去自己做 architecture 都是可以买到的，以及课程啊、时间啊什么的都可以在上面看到，所以我觉得这是一次非常独特的体验。那我们今天的直播就暂时到这儿吧，也想多了，我觉得。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, all of you.